Hello, 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 hello. Hey, everybody. Hello. Welcome to another night of My Life Has Destiny podcast, where I am one of your hosts, Quint Jones. My sister will be up here real soon. Listen, guys, today was an interesting day. I had to work, and to me, it started off very unproductive. However, um, when God shows up, he shows out. And that's anywhere that you are. One of the things that I constantly tell y'all, I'm constantly like, my mouth has no filter. But lately, I've been passing the test. It takes a lot of strength to walk away from a situation when you know it's hindering you. But in this season, and I'm standing on it because I don't ever want to come out of character because of what someone said to me or what someone has done to me. I am responsible for me. And in this season, I've been quoting the scripture: be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. See, what I'm learning is a lot of people, when they listen to respond, but they don't actively listen, or they don't listen with their heart. They listen to be confrontational. They listen because they want to win an argument. And that's not where I am in this season. I listen to get an understanding of what a person is saying, how the person is saying it, so that I can get a full understanding before I respond. Because guess what? In the long run, I'm accountable and I am responsible for me. So, being that I am responsible for me, I always want to take accountability when it comes to my actions. And there's a consequence to everything that you say and everything that you do. And your words can hinder someone. They can make or break a person. They can make or break a situation. They can hurt a person to the point that that person may not be able to come back. So it's important for you to watch what you say. It's important for you to have a repenting spirit. It's important for you to watch what you do in this season. You have to watch what you do. Why? Because words cannot be taken back. No matter how many times you apologize, that those words that cause that person harm are going to be in the back of their mind. You hear what I'm saying? You may not mean to harm that person. You may not mean to offend that person. And it's not always what you say, but how you say it. We talk about this often. How you say something simple can offend someone. So when you're about to respond, when you're about to react, remember your integrity. Remember your veracity. Remember to continue to do what is good when nobody is looking. Remember that you have to answer to Him for yourself. Can't nobody answer to Him for you but you. And that's the hard part. But they said this about me. But I know they talking about me and I know they don't like me. You see my face? Are they paying your bills? Are they signing your check? Are they relevant in your life? Are they a french fry in your life? Are they taking care of your children? Are they putting clothes on your back? Do you even know them outside of the environment that you see them in? Then they are irrelevant. Let it roll off. Kill your enemy with kindness. It is so important. You'll be surprised how much a smile can go, how far a smile can go. You'll be surprised while they talking junk and you steady, hey, how you doing? Being cordial. Trust me, it goes a long way. And people pay attention. Your name is floating around in rooms that you're not even aware of. People pay attention. You don't have to act unseemly. You don't have to show that side that don't have no home training. You don't have to stoop to another person's level. You got too much to lose in this season. And you might be saying, I'm not even there yet. You are. See yourself where you want to be. Speak those things and be not as though they are. And go after it. Dress the part. Carry yourself where you want to be. Get in rooms with people that are further along than you. Don't be the smartest person in the room, but never dumb down to try to impress somebody. If a person cannot accept you where you are, then you don't need to be with that person. Friends, foe, lover, whoever it is. In this season, I need you to think about you. I need you to see yourself as that CEO. I need you to see yourself as that nurse. I need you to see yourself as that author. I need you to see yourself as that CNO, that accountant. Where do you want to be in life in this season? God is turning some things around. Don't give up. You came too far. Yes, it seems like a long time, but it's worth it in the end. He didn't tell you how you was going to get there, but he knows the plans that he has for you. He knows the plans. Why? Because he knew you even before you was in your mother's womb. He know where you're going. He knows you're expected in. He knows your future. He knows the very hairs on your head. You are his masterpiece. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. So I am here to tell you, do not give up in the season. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't care if every obstacle come your way. Ask the Lord how to handle it and move forward and stay humble. Humble yourself under his mighty hand. Ask him to show you. Ask him to order your steps. Ask him to lead and guide you. Ask him what decision you're supposed to make in this season and how you're supposed to get there. Ask him the plan. Ask him to be the provider that he is. Ask him for what you need and watch him work in this season and believe you already have it. I don't care what comes your way. You walk in victory. This is your winning season. Did you hear what I said? This is your winning season. So walk in victory and not defeat. And don't walk in fear. The same boldness that you carried when you were in the street is the same boldness I need you to have when you walk into your workplace, when you go for that promotion, when you open up your business, you walk with confidence. They say, fake it until you make it. I don't like that term. I say you already got it. Use the knowledge. What you don't know, there's plenty of resources out here. Look it up. Figure it out. I don't know is no longer your answer. I'm going to figure that out. That is a good question. Let me get the answer for you. When I come back, I'll have it. Be confident in you. We're not walking around feeling inadequate. We're not walking around with low self-esteem. I need you to build up your confidence concerning you. I need you to love yourself a little more. I need you to get to know who you are because other people see who you are. You have helped everybody else. And now it's time to help you. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? And if you don't know, I need you to look in that mirror every day and not walk past it until you figure out what you see, who you are. And I need you to tell yourself who you are. Who are you? I am that nurse that God called me to be. I will obtain my RN. My nonprofit is successful. I will continue to help other families. I will continue to be the person that you call me to be. I will allow you to manifest those things that I'm not talking about right now. What are your goals? Lay them out. I told y'all yesterday, everything don't deserve a response from you. Sometimes it's meant for you to just sit quiet and smile. Be like, this battle don't belong to me. It belongs to God. This battle don't belong to you. I pick and I choose the battles that I want to fight because every battle is not mine. If I know something as simple as taking out a garbage can is the lesser of two evils, I say, don't worry about that. It's okay. I got it. Just make sure my patient is taken care of. That's the battle I choose to fight. That one, I don't care about. But this one over here, I care about. Everything does not deserve the energy that you're given. I don't know why I'm here today because we've gone over this time after time after time. But normally, when I'm going through something, somebody else is going through the same thing and they may not have heard it. But when I say God has proven who He is, if He hasn't proven it to you already, because for me, listen, if He don't do anything else in my household, He's done enough. But on a daily basis, I give Him praise. I give Him glory. I give Him honor. Why? Because He's showing up and He's showing out on my behalf. And I continue to trust Him. And I continue to walk in victory. When it looks like defeat, I still walk in victory. I still carry a smile on my face because I have joy from within. Because no matter what I go through, I recognize that the world didn't give me the joy that I had. So the world can't take it away. And it comes from within. It's not fake, it's not just an emotion. No matter what I'm going through, I still have joy. I can still smile and it be authentic. I can still be me. I don't have to walk around and let everybody know what I'm going through. Mm-mm. Cause why? For what? It's not everybody's business. So I still do the things that I'm supposed to do concerning me. I still advocate. I still walk with confidence. I still carry a smile. I still inspire and encourage somebody else. I still do it all because that's what I'm supposed to do. It's the right thing to do. I don't focus on woe is me because why would I do that? Doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. How is that helping me? What you feeling sorry for? I know who my God is. I know who my Father is. I know who my Creator is. So I don't even feel sorry for myself. It's a test for my testimony. And he turns a mess into a message any day. So keep going. Stay encouraged. Don't give up. Continue to achieve your goals. Go back to school. Start your book. Open up your daycare. Open up your group home. Start your business. Open up your shelter. Start your nonprofit. What is it that you want to do? Carry it out. Carry it out. Only you can hold you back. The only failure is in not trying, or not going after it, or not doing it. See, y'all know, I feel like the word try is a cop out. But if you're truly trying, just do it. Just do it. Don't be nervous. Don't be anxious. Don't be fearful. Just do it. Go after the answer that you're seeking. And just do it. So, with that being said, we're supposed to do some Q&A today. It's already 9:22. Let me see if I could get my sister, see if she's on her way up here. Because I do want to do a couple of questions before we get off. But I'm not going to be up here long because I'm still working these morning shifts. And y'all know I'm not used to morning shifts. My body is on nighttime. So hold on one second while I try to get my sister, okay? So I can see if she's on her way. Wait a minute. Because y'all sent her the questions. I'm sending her a text message now. Because if she's not on her way, then I'm going to come off and we'll try it again tomorrow. But I just wanted to encourage somebody on tonight. I don't have a whole lot because I wasn't given a whole lot. But this is not the season to quit. Achieve your goals. You can do it. Tell yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I can do it. You have what you need to succeed in this season. And be confident in your success. Everything is not about finances. But I promise you, there's ways to achieve your goals. There are ways to achieve your goals. And can I say, be the curse breaker in this season. Just because your family members did it doesn't make it right. Just because you seen them in stuff that they wasn't supposed to be in, it doesn't make it right. And so it doesn't trickle down. I need you to stand in the gap for your children and their children. I need you to break the chain. at the root. I need you to break the soul ties that don't belong to you. You can do it. You are capable of doing it. Well, I can't get her, but you are capable of doing it. So I need you to do it. Okay? So it's 9:30. I've been up here for a half hour. So I'm going to get down. I'm going to come down and we will attempt this again on tomorrow. Because if she didn't come up, then it may be something going on. So we'll start again on tomorrow. We'll try it again. We know we have 400 questions that we need to get to. So I do want to get to these as soon as possible. So with that being said, people, I'm going to say goodnight. And y'all have a blessed and prosperous evening. I do apologize that we didn't get to Q&A on today. But I need you all to have a blessed and prosperous evening. I need you to walk in your destiny. I need you to be intentional. And we love you to life. We love you to live every day on purpose, and make it count. Oh, y'all lucky because I was going down. I was closing out, y'all.
I don't know what she was closing out for, y'all. Don't ask me.
Listen, y'all. I couldn't get her. I was closing out. Y'all know I was giving the benediction right now. She popped in right on time. So we gonna go straight into Q&A because we only gonna be up here for another half hour. Because this little girl right here is exhausted. So, Coco,
Yes.
since you didn't answer my call,
Listen, my bathroom was trying to hold me captive.
I was like, okay, well, something must have happened. So we're about to get up off of here
No,
and we'll
okay, so
try it again tomorrow.
listen. Okay, so where are we starting? We want YouTubers questions or Facebookers questions?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the YouTubers questions.
Who came in first?
It was kind of a mixture.
Okay. Don't do no real deep questions. Because she not there tonight.
Yeah, it was a mixture.
Okay.
Um,
So, Father, in the name of Jesus, as we come before you, Lord, give us a spirit of discernment like never before. Give us the right things to say to your people, to encourage someone to do better, to encourage someone to enhance the quality of their life, to encourage someone to seek you. In the name of Jesus, we pray and watch over our viewers, watch over our loved ones. Don't let any hurt, harm, or danger come upon them. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Um, let's see. So we have Frank A.
Frank A.
Frank A. Who
Hey,
is a
Frank.
YouTuber. His question is, um, how long have you guys been podcasting? Did you find it easy to start or hard to start? And did it cost you anything to start?
So we've been podcasting now for 4 years. We started on Blog Talk. Yes, it did cost. We started with someone. It wasn't hard to start, but we needed to find the platform that was right for us.
Yeah.
So we came from Blog Talk to StreamYard, and this has been working for us. We're not sure if we're going to move from here, but it's a possibility we may. So, no, it wasn't that hard, but it is draining at times. We love it, it's ministry, um, and we're going to continue to grow with it. So, Coco,
And the only cost is like whatever the platform charges you. So
right,
Blog Talk, I don't even remember how much that was. I know that the price has changed, it's gone up since then because they offer more stuff than what they used to. As far as StreamYard, their cost has went up as well. They made some changes to the StreamYard too. You
hmm
do get a couple more things than what you would get before, but now I think like the basic package gives you three,
hmm
maybe. If you want to go up to 8 destinations like we used to do up here, I believe it's went up to like $100. Am I right? Um,
88.
yeah, yeah, like 80 something dollars now. So it's a lot more than what it used to be because it used to be like 40. So it increased pretty much almost doubled in the amount that they were charging before.
Right,
Um, and every platform is different. Every platform has some type of a cost to it because of what it can offer you. So I would say really take the time to seek out the platform and research it maybe,
right.
um, and then kind of go from there.
Yeah,
That was my recommendation.
definite.
Yeah. But as far as just starting to start, I mean, there is a free StreamYard. Um, I'm not so sure. Is it a free broadcast too?
Uh, I don't think so because when we were on Blog Talk, we were paying $99 a month. Now, don't get me wrong. For the new year, we are looking for new hosts if they are a right fit. So, if you want to host, and you want to collab, then hit us up. If you're a right fit and you're about what we're about, then maybe you could come and be a part of My Life as Destiny. So we are looking for new hosts for next year.
Yeah. And it's not hard. Whatever your niche is with content, I say roll with it. Take your niche,
Exactly.
take your niche and use it to the best of your capabilities. All
Yes.
right. So that would be my recommendation to you. But congratulations ahead of time. So,
Yes.
if that's what you get ready to do, salute.
Yes.
Um,
But
and
be consistent and stick with it if you
yeah,
decide to do it.
yeah. And then, like I said, search out the platforms because we're on Rumble. Rumble has a cost, but theirs isn't that much. Their free one is really, really good.
Hmm
So you just have to really check them out and see
Right.
what you like, what you will and won't pay for. Um, if you want to have certain types of um, access to certain types of things on the platform, of course you pay for the access that you're going to be given, kind of
hmm
deal, and then you just kind of go from there. Um, but thank you, Frank A.
Yes, Frankie, we appreciate you.
Um, Chandra G.
Hey, Chandra.
Chandra G says, "Have you ever had anything controversial on your shows?" It depends on what you consider to be controversial. Um, we've had a lot on our first shows. I don't know how long you've been watching or not watching us, but we've had a lot on our shows. I mean, down to baby mama drama, cheating exes, and cheating pastors, and we've had a whole bunch of stuff, honey. So it just
Whole lot
what you consider to be controversial.
controversial. But this is the thing because we are a spiritual based, uh, we don't allow a whole lot of stuff. And if you've been watching us for a while, you will see how we handle it.
Yeah.
We don't coddle anyone. We don't bite our tongue, but we will give you what thus saith the Lord.
Yeah.
Whether you receive it or not is up to you. But we have had people that have received it in good spirits, which is a blessing. And they've always come back and told us how they were doing later because they appreciated the honesty. So yeah, we're not like Real Housewives of Atlanta or anything like that. If you consider that
No, if
controversial,
that's what you want to call controversial.
we
Yeah.
don't do all that. We keep our integrity. That is very important. And we try not to allow anyone to take us out of character, especially up here. Because, Facebook and YouTube and all of those different social media sites, they will shut you down quickly. So you have to be careful what you say and how you say it when you're up here. So, yeah.
All right, Chandra G. So if that's what you were asking her, and I hope we was able to answer that for you.
Right.
Um, let's see. Um, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey.
Mickey says you guys seem like a great pair. Was it hard to was it hard to build a relationship and start your show?
No. When we first started, I started with someone else. I was hosting my own show, but Coco was always up here. So that person that I started with was like, "Why don't you ask her to host with you?" And I was like, "That makes sense. She's always here anyway." So that's what I did.
Yeah,
Coco and I was divinely hooked up. So
yeah. It is not hard at all. We
no,
been this way ever since, really.
yeah,
So, I
this
would
is
say if you're thinking about having a co-host, if that's what you're thinking about doing, make sure you guys kind of mold or fit. Because you don't want to be on your show, you and your co-host not see eye to eye, and it turns into some ugly stuff between you and your co-host on your own show. That's not something that you want. I mean, now granted, we may not always see eye to eye on everything, but you guys will never know,
right.
right? Because there's nothing that you would see, but we haven't had too many moments like that anyway. So,
I don't think we
but
ever
you want to make sure that you guys fit. Okay,
and
it's
and
just
you
like a
want
relationship, but
yes.
not like a dating relationship, but it's still a relationship. So you still want to make sure you guys fit.
And let me say this too. You want to pray over who you're bringing on because there was times where I couldn't come up here and I had to trust that Coco was going to be the person that I knew her to be, the godly woman that I knew her to be, and that she was going to put my baby in her hands. My ministry is my baby. This is what God had given me. So it was important for me to have someone that I can trust that was going to carry it out the way I would carry it out, that was going to continue to go on. And all I had to do was pick up the phone and be like, Coco, I can't do it today. And she was like, all right, I'm going to go on. She brought guests on at times when I couldn't be up here. She carried it out as if it was hers. So I truly thank God for what God has done in Coco, and Coco being a woman of her word. Because if you don't have that, your ministry can be shut down immediately, and you don't want that.
Yeah.
So
I
you
mean,
gotta
it doesn't
gotta
take
get
much
what you
for social media to block your stuff anyway.
right.
So, that's something that you really, really want to make sure that just because you're not there one day, your co-host decide to have a show and go left field real quick,
Ooh,
and you can't reel them back. Like, you know what I'm
right.
saying? You just want to make sure that that's not what you're going to end up dealing with, right? And so we don't have those kind of problems.
Mm-mm.
Because I get up here, and it could be a night where I don't come on because I don't feel good or something, and I could be watching from like the outside, and I get up here, I'll be in the comment section cracking up laughing or something because she up here cutting food, But that's something that we would do if we were up here together anyway, right? And so that's you just have to know your person, period.
Exactly.
And if you know that you're not going to get that from the person that you're thinking about hosting the show with, then I would say don't do it.
And if jealousy is a factor, you feel like, oh, they're gonna try to take over, baby.
Definitely don't do
No,
it. Yeah.
no, don't
Definitely.
bring them up there at all.
Yeah.
It has to be a
Definitely not.
like-minded person. So no,
Yeah. That
there's
would be a
nothing.
definitely not moment.
Right.
You just want to make sure. I mean, because there's no need for it to be a jealousy type of thing if y'all are
Right.
doing it together. Right?
Exactly.
What's the need for the jealousy portion? I mean,
Right.
that doesn't make sense to me, right? I mean, and again, she's not me, I'm not her. There's some things in her that she gonna give y'all that I can't give. There's some things I got that I give y'all that she can't give. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and there've been plenty of nights that we got up here and she was literally like, I got nothing.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And so I just had to roll with it. And as the show continued, she eventually had something, and then she came in, and so that's how it goes, like for us. But I can't speak that for everyone, right? And so at the end of the day, we want people to be able to get what they need to get, and we just want to make sure y'all get Jesus, right? That's our main goal.
That's it. Right there.
That's the main goal. If we give you a few laughs in between, fine. But our main goal really is to give you what God gives to us, and to give you just things that have been laid on our hearts throughout the week, throughout that day. Some days and some days we do pop-ups like tonight. I mean, last night we did say that we'd be back up here again tonight, but there are days that we literally do pop-ups. We did not schedule it. We didn't necessarily say that we was coming on at all, and it was because God gave something, we had to talk about it, or something happened, we had to talk about it. I want to say I can't even tell you how many of our shows were actually pop-ups.
Quite a few.
Quite a few, yeah. And if you guys follow us on our YouTubes, if you go to our YouTubes, we have over 500-600 episodes, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been doing this for quite a while, and we used to do it 2-3 times out of the week.
Mm-hmm.
We slowed it down due to time restraints and us and career changes and life and all that type of stuff.
Right.
But we haven't stopped doing what we do. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do have to take a little slow down moment,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been pushing it for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Right? And so just because we slow down don't mean we stop. So I want to make that clear.
Right.
People that thought that we had stopped, we didn't. We still here.
We
Okay?
still here.
So we just want to let y'all know that. But nonetheless, if that is something that you are again thinking about doing, choose the right fit.
And
If it's going to be a group of y'all, you really got to choose the right fit.
oh Lord.
Because when it's more than one or two, you really got a difference in opinions, and
Mm-hmm.
depending on your topics, yeah. So
And make sure you have fun.
yeah,
Because
while on it,
because it's ministry. This is how we look at it. It's ministry. Have fun while doing it.
yeah,
There's times, I don't know how long you've been watching, but there's times where our audience will be like, Q, you on timeout. Like
Mhm.
just sit back. I go on timeout before the show even start, okay?
Right,
Because they know I'm gonna say something crazy, but it's all in fun. It's good, healthy fun. Now there's times where Coco will be like, Quint reeling it. Or I've gotta be
you
like,
should
hey,
do the same thing to me.
she going left field, bring it back. Bring back. You gotta be able to do that, and the other person not get offended, because the spirit of offense will
Yeah,
tear down a
a
ministry.
relationship.
in a
Yeah.
relationship. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's so important for you to know that you know that you know without a shadow of a doubt that that person is going to have the same passion that you have
Yeah.
for what you're about to birth. But I say go for it.
It's the
Make sure you
sky's
got
the
the right
limit.
fit and go
Sky's
for
the
it.
limit. And literally because of how we're going as far as futuristic is looking,
Hmm.
social media is pretty much going to be it.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people are going to be making their funds off of social media. Content created creation
Hmm.
is going to become bigger than what it is right now. And so you got to be able to roll with the punches, right?
Exactly.
And you don't have to necessarily change your content because of what you see other people doing.
Mm-mm.
We don't do that.
No.
We don't change up like that. That's not what we do. I'm not changing like that. You know what I mean? What we do is what we do. Our Q&A nights, those that's normally our special night because y'all be taking us in sometimes.
Yes.
Right. And then our normal nights where we give you what God has given us, or we choose a certain topic or have a guest on, however have you. But our Q&A nights are our special nights. And we, again, we apologize because we haven't had Q&A in almost what 2-3 months maybe now.
Yeah, it's been a
It's been
minute.
a lot going on, you guys, and we apologize, but we with y'all tonight. We're gonna get through as much as we can get through, and we're gonna do it again, hopefully before maybe tomorrow, before the weekend. I don't know, because we gotta go over Clint's schedules, right? So we'll find out if we'll be able to do another night of Q&A this week. It's all right. So it's not gonna be a regular show. If we pop on again, it's Q&A again,
Mhm.
because we got to get through y'all questions. Y'all have sent in a lot of questions,
A whole lot.
but we thank y'all. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. At least we know y'all staying faithful and diligent.
Right,
Okay.
right. And we appreciate it. We
No,
appreciate
we
it.
so appreciate it. So thank you for asking that question that you asked, and we do hope that you find the right group of people if that's what you're trying to do, and you're trying to make it a group thing. So
But prayerfully, if you do make it a group thing, it will inspire someone and
yeah,
you won't go to all the craziness, okay?
yeah.
So,
Like I said, the right group of people, you'll be able to do what you need.
yes.
So I think you'll be good to go though. You know, especially if you're doing it with people that you consider your friends.
Hmm.
Y'all know each other like that, so it'll be easy. All right, so thank you again.
Yes.
Tell us more, and
Go
if
for it.
if you start the show, let us know so we can watch and support. Um,
Yes.
talk about
And come up
your
here
show
so
on
we
our
can,
show. So yes, let us
right.
know.
We would love for you to promote your show on our show.
Yeah,
So,
so let us
yes.
know. We like that type of stuff.
But as
Um,
we stated, we are looking for hosts for the new year. So, if you are a like-minded person, everyone will be interviewed. You would have to meet with us
yeah,
and
and you
see.
have to go through a trial period too,
Yes,
because we
definitely.
have to see how your content and how the people react to you and all that type of stuff too. So you got to go through a little probationary period, not
Mm-hmm.
too long, about 30 days or so we can just see how the people react to you. And if everything is a thumbs up, then it's good to go.
Exactly.
Trust me, we ain't gonna hold you back.
No.
That ain't what we do. All right. So again, thank you. Send us
Thank
some
you.
more. Send us some updates though, and let us know if you chose to start the show.
Yes.
All right, then we have you guys are coming with the show question. I guess everybody is intrigued to be
Right.
with it though. We do have Stephen.
Hey, Stephen.
Stephen says, so I recently started getting into the content on YouTube. At first, when I started out, I was very, very nervous. I would only do about 30 minutes or so. Now I've ventured up to an hour. I'm just starting to gain followers. How do you think it would be good for me to try to venture to other platforms besides YouTube? I would say yes.
Yes.
I would say yes. We are on YouTube, we are on Patreon, we are on Rumble, we are on TikTok, we are on Instagram. Um where else are we at? Um God knows. Clapper. We on so many platforms I can't even name them all. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
We are on a lot of stuff though. And these are like some of them are fairly new, and then some of them are up and coming, and people are really, really, really getting into the platforms that we are coming up on. We are not. I'm not on Twitter. Quint might be, but I'm not. I chose to deactivate my
No,
Twitter
I'm actually about to deactivate. I don't ever go up
because
there.
I didn't like the way Twitter was turning, so I'm not on Twitter. I am on Black Twitter, so there's a difference.
I
I
don't
am
know what
on
that
Black
is.
Twitter. I'm not on the regular Twitter. I am on Black Twitter. It's called Spill. So you guys, yeah, you can find me up there, all of that type of stuff. But I'm not on some of the regular other platforms. We're on Facebook, of course. We have multiple pages on Facebook.
Yes.
So we have our personal page, business pages, ministry pages, all of that's all over Facebook. So I mean, when it comes down to Facebook, you just have to look us up. And when you go to our personal pages, it'll show you all of the rest of our pages attached to the profile. So um because it is too many pages to name. But yeah, I would always suggest you do more than one platform. Because like my granddaddy used to say, don't always put your eggs in one basket, huh?
I know
Right?
that.
When one don't do, the other one you might soar on a different one. Oh yeah. And I'm also on Twitch and Discord. So I don't know if Quentin has those two or not. But I'm
No,
also on Twitch and Discord because I'm a gamer too, you guys. So I'll be up there too. But I don't really use my gamer thingy to do a lot of games and play with you guys so you can see. But I might need to get back into it. I used to, but I don't do that too much anymore. But because there's a lot of different sides to me. So not just what you see here, but like I said, when I say I'm a gamer, you guys ever come to my house, I got a closet full of games, 3, 4 game systems. So I'm telling you, yes, I be in here gaming it up. On some days, you just can't. You got to pull me away from the TV, but you have to catch me on a good day for that. But make sure you always try to put yourself and make yourself versatile, not just one way. Because with YouTube is a great platform, don't get me wrong, but it also comes with its own set of restrictions. You got other platforms you can go to, restrictions may not be so much. And so you may be able to do more of what you originally sought out to do that you can't do on YouTube. So do not just, you know, put the just cross the other platforms out. Let me put it that way.
and there are times too when we are not up here, but we may be on TikTok. Um,
Because we notice that late at night, TikTok be popping. So if we
right.
come up here and it's 11 o'clock, we decide to pop on and do a show, it won't be up here. It'll always be on TikTok. So just so you know, late night shows, if we do them, they'll be on TikTok. So I
Mhm.
also suggest that if you are on multiple platforms, make you a link tree or all my links, something like that, where a person can just click on your one link and go to all of your social media stuff. That is my suggestion, so you be easy to find. All
Mhm.
right. And that type of stuff. Yeah. So if Quentin don't have nothing else for you, I hope we answered you.
But
Um,
congratulations.
Yeah, and we hope to see you on some of the other platforms. Send us your your tag IDs and all that stuff so we can look you up.
Right.
And
And you
yeah,
can come up here one day and
and
talk
talk
to us
about the
about
stuff.
your platform. If we would love to have you as a guest,
Right.
let us know
Well,
exactly what it is that you talk about on there. I'm sorry, I'm looking another way, but I, I'm sorry, I got two screens, y'all. So
listen, right, and I'm just looking one way and I can see myself on the second screen. So listen. Um, but so
but
yeah, and you want to make sure that even with that, you got the right setup, right? So I have multiple screens and multiple devices, right? So if I wanted to be on everything, I could.
right.
I just don't choose to go on everything because sometimes when we try that, you get the little echo, the high
Mhm.
pitched mic squeal.
Right.
but that doesn't always work. So we'll come on, do a show up here, cut this show off, go to TikTok world and do a show over there, and kind of finish the night over there sometimes. So we've done that before too. So make sure that you are consistent though.
Yes.
Consistency is key. So I
Yes.
will tell you that. Please stay consistent. That's the main thing you want to do.
Definite.
All right. But keep us posted.
Absolutely.
All right. We have Tracy with the Tracy with a K. Okay, hey Tracy with a K. She says, okay, so I noticed that you guys are very versatile, not only in your shows, but you're very versatile in style. I see that Quint has the dreads. I'm rocking dreads currently right now. I see that you always keep your hair done in some type of braided style. It always looks really nice. What is your suggestion for somebody who really doesn't have a style flair, but is just trying to show their I guess the word that she was trying to use is their, I guess, style and flair. I'm gonna put it that way. She said, what would be your suggestion, especially if you're going to be in the public eye?
Um, I would say be you, because now being in the public eye, all kind being versatile, being diverse is accepted.
Yeah.
So be you. Don't try to be anybody else. Figure out what you like. Right now you see me with locks. I'm about to comb my locks out, y'all. I've been having locks for 9 years.
Long time.
Yeah.
As you can see, she cut them. They're not as long as they were.
Right. So I'm about to actually comb my locks out. I'm just trying to find the time to do it, because right now I am going through orientation on my new position. So I have to be presentable, but I'm like, I'm about to, do what I got to do. And y'all see me next year with something else. But be you. You Coco, before I got my locks, I wore a whole bunch of short haircuts. If y'all go back to my old pictures,
Yeah. She got
I
old pixie cuts.
yes, nothing but cuts. Came home one day and I just didn't have no hair. Then I did a lot of braids, and then I decided to go natural, and then I decided to go with my locks. So
Yeah.
now it's been 9 years, and now I'm about to take this out and give birth to something else. Okay. So,
And with me, you either see it braided like you do now, or I wear my natural hair.
mhm,
So that is my way of styling myself. I don't do a whole lot of crochet stuff. I don't do. You'll never catch me in a wig. I don't wear those. So
mm-mm,
a wig is not my thing. It's either gonna be sewn in or something, but I don't do wigs. So a lot of that you won't see from me. But I do happen to enjoy my braid styles. Why? Because I could keep it for at least 2 months,
mhm.
sometimes three, depending on how much I've had going on and how my scalp decided want to act. You know, but I take very good care of my hairstyles when I get them done, and they
Mhm.
always still be looking new when I get ready to take them out. So it just depends on you and what you really like. If you say that you are dreaded right now, don't think that because you got dreads you can't get certain styles. If you
That's right.
go to the right stylist, you can still get your hairstyle.
Mhm.
Trust me, I have a whole lot of friends who wear dreads. They get braids, they get crochet styles, they get the whole nine.
They
They
wear wigs.
yeah,
It's
they
all
even
kinds
get
of
the
stuff.
and they even get the faux lock look to make their
Mhm.
dreads look longer or thicker than what they are, just to
Mhm.
change it up sometimes. And with dreads, you can still do a lot. You can change up your color. I mean, there's a lot of things you guys can really do to change up a lock hairstyle.
And
So
there's a lot of lock styles that you can get.
yeah,
Um, I just feel like, for me personally, my season of locks are over. I went through a journey when I got my locks, and that journey is over, and now I'm giving birth to something else. So now it's time for
y'all
me to
have to
walk
wait to see what it's gonna look like
in
because I
something
can't
else.
tell you. I don't know yet. I have an idea, but we don't know for sure if that's the way she gonna go. So, we just have to wait around to see. As far as me is concerned, I have had the thought of cutting my natural hair back in a really nice cut because, I like I do something weird and I do odd stuff, y'all. I will color this hair down and rock some stuff y'all ain't never seen. Trust me when I tell you. But, um, you know, certain people said me cutting my hair was a no-no. All right, so I can't do that. That's out for me. So I have to keep it like it is, but I am gonna color it soon. So you guys will actually see me color my natural hair real soon. But other than that, yeah, not too much cutting over here, but I will keep it braided and things of that nature. I am getting ready. When I take this out, I am actually getting it colored and I'm getting a silk press and I'm getting my ends trimmed. So you guys will see it bone straight. It probably ain't gonna stay that way too long because this hair of mine, this naturally curly stuff don't stay straight long. So, we just have to roll with it as it goes. But I enjoy the versatility of what I could do with my hair because I can switch it up anytime I feel like it. So I just like it like that. And I can always change the color, especially when it come down to braids. So you guys, I mean, I don't know. And then it also depends on what kind of public eye you're going to be in front of. If it's something real professional, I tell you to get something professional. Like what I got in now, it can be professional, it can be for personal use, whatever. But if you're going for that CEO look, you could do that. And
You can do that with your
you
locks.
can do that even with your locks.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. I know women CEOs who got beautiful locks
Mm-hmm.
right now. And I mean her every time I see her, she has her hair in some type of style that I just be like, who just took the time to twist it up and put it like that? Like that's how I be looking at her head. But I like her color, the color of her dreads is her bottom is black. The middle is like a kind of like a strawberry blonde, and then the top is platinum. So she has black, strawberry blonde, and platinum in her hair, and but her dreads are beautiful. So and every time I see her, and she is a woman CEO, and so at the end of the day, she's always dressed really nice. You always see her in a real nice blazer and something going on when she handle her professional business. And then outside of that, you might see her in a nice little chilled out maxi dress walking around with some open toe shoes on when she's not in business mode. But you will always see her looking nice and looking well put together. So, and your hair doesn't have to stop that, right? So don't let people tell
Mm-mm.
you that your hair is stopping that because that's not the case. So I say one,
Exactly.
be confident in who you are and depending on the public eye scene. That's how you choose how you want to wear your hair at that moment.
Exactly.
Right? So
But go after whatever it is that you want and don't let your hair stop you. Be
yeah.
you. Go to YouTube. They have a lot of
A lot of
style.
styles. You can find styles that you like. If you already have a loctician that you go to faithfully, take it to her and say, "Hey, can you try this on me so I can see what it look like?" If you don't like it, you don't have to wear it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah, you could try different styles to see how they look on you. Trust me, everything don't look good on me. The reason why I don't do wigs is because I don't feel like wigs and me are friends.
Mm.
Okay, I know me. I'm a praiser, honey. I would be in church. Wig would go one way, I go the other. Okay, yeah, and I know me, so I'm just saying that wigs would not be my friend. All right, so that just is not for me. But other people, they look really good on, and I tell them, "Oh, I like that. That's cute," you know. And but the rest of the most of the time, most of the people that I know that get them also get them custom made. So it's the bundles with the lace closure, that type of thing. Sometimes I ask myself, do I want to sit down and get all that done? And the answer is no. It's a lot of work. But there is a style that I do want to try, and I think I'm gonna wait until the beginning of the year to do it. And that is with the eye tips or the tape in. where it's just more hair added to my natural hair, looks just like my natural hair kind of deal, and it's not a wig. So I think that I might go that route because it also lasts a long time. From my understanding, every stylist that I know that does it says it'll last me about 6 months. That's a long time wear, right? So if I could do that and it lasts 6 months, I'm with it. So I like long lasting hairdos. That is my thing. So go with what's good for you. Now, as far as your clothing is concerned, we just talked about the hair part. Clothing, I don't know your style of dress. Me, I always like to be business casual. So if I happen somebody client happen to call and say, "Hey, I'm about to pop up in your area," I'm already dressed for that occasion. So I try to remain business casual all the time. Um, where I'm in a maxi dress, something just really nice and put together. The days that you're gonna catch me not so much, I'm not really leaving my house too much. You know what I mean? But that's me. I stay business casual most of the time. And then
Mhm.
when I got to clean up real nice, trust me, I cleaned up real nice. So it just really depends on the situation. I do not do a lot of makeup. I'm not a makeup junkie. That ain't my thing. I will wear it like when I have to go somewhere and I'm doing like an evening gown, something like that. You will see me get my face done. But that's not an everyday event for me. So professionally now, I would tell you business casual for a professional setting. If you're going out with your homies and your friends, I don't know your style of dress. Whatever you feel like will make you look cute. I just say just make sure you cover it up. That's my thing. I could go out with people, but I ain't got to show my body parts.
Exactly.
Feel me? So yeah, even in that type of setting, I still wear something cute, but I ain't finna show everything. So that type of thing, it just depends on you. And
But
Clint's
but
style of dress is different from mine too. Hey, Coach Teresa Webb, how are you? So so your style of dress kind of really for me, that part is important
mm-hmm.
because you don't want to be labeled as something that you're not when you're out with other people because they chose to dress half naked today. You
Mm-hmm.
won't have to do the same thing.
Right.
You can be that classy
Exactly.
person going out with everybody and everybody looking like, okay, she look good. I like what she got on. You got the nice shoes, the purse, and you got on the right outfit.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that. You don't have to do what you see everybody else doing.
And you still be you. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If you're not you, you're not going to be confident. You're not going to be comfortable. And you're not going to feel like you own that room when you walk in that room. You
Yes.
want the
You do have to
atmosphere
have
to
a standard.
change when you walk up in that room. You
Yeah.
want somebody to look at you like, who is that?
Right.
Okay, she got something to say, and I want to hear when she open her mouth. And you may not have a thing to say, but the whole atmosphere changed because you walked up in that
Right.
room and you was you. So be who you are at all times. Like Coco said, my style of dress is not the same as Coco's style of dress. So she may have on something. I'm gonna be me at all times. You might see me in a photo shoot and I might have on something that's controversial.
Right. We have had this issue already.
But
Listen. But
this
that
is
was
not my
her.
daily
Yeah,
style of
that's not
dress.
her daily wear.
That is
She did it
something
for
I
a
did
photo
for
shoot.
fun.
Yeah.
It was a photo shoot. It was a birthday shoot. I'm pretty sure when I release my next set of pictures, it probably will be a little bit controversial. But guess what? It's not my daily wear. And half of those clothes that I took pictures in, I never wore again. They're hanging in my closet. It was for a photo shoot and
And
I
I
enjoyed
have
it.
had certain outfits for photo shoots too. So it just depends. Now, mind you, I'm in my photo shoots with my boo thing. Okay. So this is the outfits he chose, and I wore what he wanted me to wear for our photos. So, the difference between is I know me. And on top of that, y'all, I'm not no small chick, right? I'm a plus size woman. So for me, yeah, I'm not finna let everything hang out, even if I know I can. I'm not gonna do that. But when I clean up, I clean up well, right? So at the end of the day, you just have to make sure that you know you. I like to be very classy at all times if it's possible, right?
Mhm.
And so that's my thing. I'm gonna come in church with the right church well. Okay.
Right.
Mother ain't gonna have to cover me with a sheet. Let me just put it that way. All
Mhm.
right. So all of that type of stuff, that's me. I got clothes for every scene. You can trust and believe I do. All right. I got so many clothes right now, I gotta go through them. So
Right.
listen. So I'm telling you, you just have to make sure that you know yourself and don't allow somebody to take you to a space you ain't trying to be. Okay.
Exactly.
And again, the right set of people. I don't know why they keep coming up tonight, but
Mhm.
the right set of people. Don't allow your friends or so-called friends to tell you that just because y'all going out, all of y'all gotta look alike.
Mm-mm.
We not doing that.
Mm-mm.
We not doing that. You wear what you gonna wear, I'm gonna wear what I'm gonna wear.
Mhm.
Okay. We all know that fall is here. Okay.
Exactly.
Today, temperature proved it, right?
Mhm.
And so this is my thing. It's fall weather. If you and your girlfriends was going out, why are you going out knowing that you're gonna be shivering?
Right.
I don't understand. Let's be smart. You can still go out in a nice pants outfit, still look good and look debonair, okay? And still have people looking at you. You don't have to show body parts and be freezing,
Mhm.
knowing that you're gonna be cold. We ain't gotta do all that, okay?
Exactly.
Even if you get a nice pantsuit, catsuit, even not so low cut, but low enough that you got the right necklace. Hey, listen, we can put things together now, okay?
Absolutely.
So it's easy for us to throw things together and make ourselves look good. All right. So I just want you to remember that, honey.
And
And
look, you don't always have to go buy something new.
no, take what you
You
already
change
got.
you change up your shoes or you change up that shirt with that pair of pants. They think you got on a whole new outfit, and baby, it could be the oldest
Right.
thing
And had the right
out of
purse
it.
and
Mm-hmm.
had the right little clutch and purse and stuff. People will never know that you had on the same thing you had on 4, 5
2
weeks
weeks
ago,
ago.
just with something you just switched it up with something different. You
Exactly.
know. And if you like a certain style of stuff, ain't nothing wrong with buying that same style, two different colors,
Exactly.
right? Because you like it.
Mm-hmm.
You like it. You feel like it look good on you. So boo, let it look good on you.
Absolutely.
Trust me. I like for me, I have a dress that I totally loved it, and I bought it in two different colors, and I got the chance to wear both, dresses at two different times, two different events. So you get what you like. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So just remember that and be confident in who you are. All right. Don't let
Absolutely.
nobody make you feel like you less than. All right. So stay in touch with us. Let us know how you doing. If you end up doing a photo shoot, because I feel like that's what's coming for you. If you end up doing
Hey.
a photo shoot, send us some photos, girl,
Yes.
so we can high five you through the airwaves and say, "Get it, girl." All right. So let us know what you got going on. Stay in touch. All right. Thank you for coming on, Coach Webb. We appreciate you in the comment section.
Yes, Coach
Um,
Webb. Thanks.
we have is the Adonis Adonai. It, uh, Baby, if I'm jacking up your name, please don't get mad at me.
Sorry.
Okay. Because I do feel like that's what I'm doing right now. But I'm gonna say Adonai. Okay. I believe that name was in the Bible. But Adonai says, okay, so I am at a crossroads. The reason why I say that I'm currently at a crossroads is because um I want to change some things in my life, but I feel like when I make the change, I'm going to lose some people along the way.
Okay.
Is this a normal thing for growth? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Look, you want to take it?
Listen, I already know where she about to go.
Look,
Let me
and
say my part, and then she got it because I know what she about to do for you. Okay. Listen, growth is great. And as you grow, you are gonna lose people along the way. Why? Because not everybody gonna be happy about your growth, right? And so When you change elevations and you change atmospheres, everybody can't enter your atmosphere. So you have to be okay with people falling off. If they fall off, it ain't because of nothing you did. It's just because they were seasonal. We gotta remember we can't give seasonal people lifetime rights. All right. So I'm gonna give you that short spiel and let her go. And then I might have some more in the midst of what she about to do. But that's my spiel for you right now.
Look, she basically said what I was getting ready to say, but Adonai, honestly, you seen the people falling off before your growth. You knew you outgrew them before your growth. And you was just in decision making mode. So now that you are growing and maturing, God is saying, okay, no longer will they ride your coattail. Cause why? Cause for what? They're not growing with you. They're like a leech, sucking the life out of you. So why allow it? Let it go. It might hurt for a few minutes. I lost some that was real close.
Yeah.
And you know what? When I think about it today, it's funny to me because God had to do what God had to do in order for me to go where I am on today. And don't get me wrong, some of them are still attached to my sister.
Yeah.
But guess what? I know when to exit stage left. I know when to say, sissy, enough is enough for me. I'm gonna go because I know me. So as long as you know who you are, you know what God possess in you, you know the God in you, you keep going and you don't worry about the non-factors in your life. Like she said, those people may have been seasonal. They might have they were probably a branch and it looked like a lifetime, but it withered and fell off
Yep.
and it was time to go. And it's okay because God will send the right people as lifetime folk.
Yep.
Let God have his way. Let God continue to do what he is doing. And you don't even have to open your mouth because if they're going to fall off, they're going to fall off because just because.
Because yeah.
Look, um it was a movie, Jump in the Broom, and it was two cousins that used to be best friends. And when the cousin got the promotion to VP, the other cousin was he stopped coming around. He was too busy, all that good stuff. So he was like, just because you got your position, you changed. He said, I didn't change, you changed. He said, you stopped coming around.
Yep.
You stopped calling me. You got too busy. You seen me as better, not me. We haven't been best friends for a long time. So what you mad at? You looked at me as the different person. I didn't change. The only thing that changed was my title, which I worked hard for. So continue to do you. Continue to let the people fall where they may, and
Right.
continue to let God mature you. It's okay. Don't apologize for what God is blessing you with. You fought for it for a long time. You struggled for a long time. You were stagnant for a long time. And now you're seeing the manifestation of all that you labored for.
Yep. And you got to remember this too. I always go back to the situation of like the use the eagle for the example. Snake crawls on the ground. Eagle goes, swoops down and picks the snake up. Snake cannot survive in the eagle's atmosphere
At
at
all.
all. It will suffocate, right? So you got to think of yourself as the eagle when you start climbing and changing. And you got to think of everything else as a snake. Am I saying that it's necessarily beneath you? That's not how I'm classifying the people, but I'm just trying to get you to understand and see. So when you start changing and you start changing altitudes and you start getting promotions and you start getting elevated here and there, you're changing atmospheres.
Mm-hmm.
They can't go into that atmosphere. They not where you at. They don't have the access that you now have, right? So you got to understand that everybody can't go where you go,
Where you going? That's right.
right? And so, sorry that it has to feel the way it feels. I know it don't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Never does. But change is something
Good.
that you can't stop. And it's a good thing.
And I can honestly say, the one that hit me the hardest, it hit hard. But guess what? When my sister was like, well, y'all need to talk, I said, there's no turning back because everything is not fixable. I forgive, but guess what? It's done. And it is what it is. Keep moving forward. No hard feelings, especially when you know you didn't do anything wrong, but grow. Continue to grow. You don't stunt your growth for nobody. If you listen to the beginning of the show, I said, don't dumb down for anyone.
Right.
You do not stunt your growth for anybody. You continue to elevate. And I said in the beginning that your name is being spoken in rooms that you're not even aware of, but God is manifesting it.
Yep.
It's your time. And when it's your time, it ain't nothing you can do about it.
Right.
Go with the flow, shift with the shift. That's it. Thank you.
Yep.
I hope we help.
Yep. I hope so too. I hope that you really can be okay with having to say bye bye,
Hmm.
right? Because of where you're headed is just one of those things.
And you don't have to argue about it. Just
Yep.
keep it moving.
Yep. So listen, um,
Last question.
stay in touch though.
Yes.
Let us
Let
know
us
how you
know how it go.
And congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Um, we have Peppy. Okay, Peppy. Um,
Hey, baby.
Peppy says, um, I'm realizing that I'm I'm in love with a girl. I know that she's in love with me. We are of different ethnic backgrounds. I don't see that, but she allows the people that she's with to tell her that the difference in our ethnic backgrounds would keep us apart and make life hard for us if I chose to take our relationship to the next level. What can I do in this situation?
Well, first off, she got to see first how bad she wants it.
Yeah, and keep
Because,
everybody out her ear.
exactly, I don't let third parties in any relationship that I'm in. And third parties could be money, it could be people, it could be children.
Yep,
If you two are for each other and you know that God brought y'all together,
yep,
then it can and will work. However, if she is going to allow irrelevant people that may be jealous,
mm-hmm.
may want you for themselves,
Yep,
may not want to see her with anyone, want to see her lonely, want her for themselves.
right. Or just don't like the fact that she's actually happy and they are not.
Exactly. Then she might not be that one if she can't get past the people. Prayerfully, she'll be a little bit stronger. She'll be a little bit wiser, and she will walk to the her own beat of her drum,
Yeah,
and she will go for what y'all know
yeah,
and silence the noise.
Yeah, that's the main thing. My main thing that I was gonna say is she really gotta get the people that she considers friends out of her head, because if they were really her friends, I don't talk my friends out of good things.
No,
Okay. I let them make their own decisions though. You know what
absolutely.
I'm saying? So if
She
that's what
needs to
you
stop
choose,
doing that though.
right. If this is what you want and this is how you want it, okay.
She
Guess
needs
what?
to stop doing that though, y'all. No,
When you ask me, I am gonna speak my piece about it, but I'm also gonna support you. If this is what you want, okay.
and that's the type of friends you need. Because there was a situation where she came to me and was like, "Listen, that it's really not for you. It's not working." And I was like, "I'm not done." And she said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna support you regardless." And when I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, she was there as a shoulder. She was there as somebody I could talk to. She was there as that support, somebody I could pray with. She was a sister. But she had to let me
Make her own decision.
make my own decisions
And that's how it
and
goes.
run my course. And it's okay.
Yeah. And that's how it goes. Like at the end of the day, you could see something that other people may not see. Listen, especially when I call them love blinders, right? You so smitten that you don't see nothing but that person. But I need you to take the blinders off for a second.
And
And
it wasn't even that I didn't see. I seen it. I just wasn't done. And that was my words. I'm not done yet. And I knew I wasn't done. So I'm not going to play the back and forth game. I need to be finished.
yeah,
But you got to know that.
yeah, yeah. And I dislike the fact that people are trying to talk her out of what you guys have,
Right.
especially if you are really good for her. You know, um, I say this: if you're a praying man, pray about it. Mention her in your prayers. You know what I mean? And just let God do the work. You know what I mean? I mean, that's sometimes that's all you can do.
But everything in God's timing. And if she is the one,
You
then
know.
God
And
will open it.
if she's not, He's gonna give you your heart's desires, and
Mhm.
He will give you that one. And
Exactly.
I feel like I do feel like you are at a point in your life where you are ready to commit and settle down, and you really have to have that conversation with her to see if she's ready for the same thing. If she's ready for the same thing, then I don't care who talking. You know what I mean? That's they're not gonna stop that. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you guys have to have a conversation about. Maybe y'all need to take a vacay away from everybody. Have
But
a private conversation where there's no phones, you can't call nobody. It's y'all.
But the
And
sad part is if she lose you, it's
yeah,
gonna be her loss.
yeah.
And
And
it's not gonna be any turning back.
no, and she gonna know.
Right.
She gonna know. So yeah, let's hope and pray that she makes the right decision.
Yes. The right decision.
All right. So keep us posted on how everything is going, and we pray for a good turnout
Yes.
concerning the situation. All right.
But let us know either way.
Hopefully you will send us a thing
A
saying
praise report.
wedding bells or something. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So we like to hear that type of stuff. So
Yes.
keep
Yes.
us posted on how you guys are doing though.
Okay. Last question. It's 10:30. Last question.
Last one, last one. Um, this one is from Cupid. Okay, Cupid.
All right, Cupid.
Okay, all right. You know, I hope you live up to the name. Um, Cupid says, "Well, it's about that time of the season where I tend to get sad. Holidays have not been good for me. Um, I think I need to set up new appointments with my therapist. Okay. Um, but all in all, is there a way to find the joy in them again? Um, well, joy is what you make it, honey. And I holidays are not good for a lot of people because of, things that happen or people they lost, things of that nature. You have to want to make them happy again. I personally, the holidays don't make me sad. I just don't get into them the way I used to. Um, Mainly because I'm really not into the holidays too much. I celebrate more birthdays than I do holidays. And because I know when it comes down to a birthday, you made it another year, I will celebrate that all day. Holidays, not so much. You know, we do a lot throughout the year anyway, as far as seeing each other, gifting each other, that type of thing. So I'm not gonna take one day and feel like I gotta go all out for one day when we go all out all year. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like not my thing so much. Whatever your reasons are, whatever gets you in the slump for the holidays, that's what you're gonna have to learn how to get over. I don't know how long it's been since you lost who you lost, because that's what I feel like. But at some point, you gotta stop grieving and go past it. Um, One thing the Bible tells us is yes, you can grieve, but it say don't dwell in your grief,
Yes.
right? And you have to be able to move on past the situation, because sometimes the problem with us as people is we tend to dwell too long, right? And I know it's hard to lose somebody, and when you lose the, what you call that one person, it is life changing. But if that person was still around, they would still want you to live.
Hmm.
So that's my take on that. I hope you can understand where I'm coming from. Um, and not feel like I'm not being empathetic, because I am. But you have to get over the grief at some point, right? You can't grieve your whole entire life, especially if it's already been 10, 12 years. Baby, let it go, because they would definitely want you to live your life and not be that way every time holiday come around, right? And what you could do this holiday season is remember them. Throw something and say, "Hey, look, we coming together, but we coming together in memory of," and that could get you out of the funk that you in, right? You don't. That don't mean that because they're not here, you don't remember them, that they're just gone. You can always remember them whenever you feel like it.
That's
So
right.
just remember that part. You know what I mean? And that's my take on that.
And I too felt like you lost someone, and that's why you were grieving or in a little slump. But I would say to cherish the moments that you had.
Yep.
Remember what y'all have done. Remember the memories that you made, um, and remember that they will want you to live regardless.
Yep.
You cannot stop your life. If you had some laughter, remember it. If you used to celebrate, party with them, remember
Remember
it.
that.
And like Coco said, celebrate them in their honor, especially if you know where they went.
Yeah.
Celebrate their life and know that they're not suffering anymore. They're
No.
not in pain anymore. They don't have the sickness anymore. But don't stay down. And if you need to contact your therapist so you'll have someone to talk to, please do.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
That is
that's
so
nothing to play
important.
with. If you feel like that's where you are and you feel like that's what you need to do, I recommend that you do it.
Yes, please, please do that. But remember the good times. You can even remember some of the bad times.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Just
Just
memories, period.
remember because they're still with you in your heart. Don't try to erase them.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And that's where I think some people grieve wrong. Don't try to erase the person. Keep them in your heart and laugh at the things y'all laughed at.
Yeah. Cause
That's
that's what I do. I sit back now and I think about, like, oh my God, like do you remember this time? That type of thing. And when you do, you remember it, you'll bust out laughing. They
hmm
even sometimes you'll get re-irked. because they irked you when they did it, and you're
Exactly.
irked about it just because you thought about it, right? And
Mhm.
it's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. If you feel like y'all used to party, that was your party friend. Hey, well,
Party.
this holiday season, throw a party
Exactly.
and say, listen, we having a party in memory of such and such.
Mhm.
This is what I feel like doing. It'll make me feel better. If that's what
Mhm.
it's gonna take, honey, do it.
Exactly.
But don't get yourself in a funk where you feel like you're gonna send yourself into depression.
And let me say this too, because I feel like this is important. Whatever you started while they were here,
Mm-hmm.
continue.
Yeah.
Because listen, when I started school, if you watched us in the beginning, you would always see my cousin that I said was like my brother up here, Terrence. And he always told me, you can go further, don't stop. So my why I'm finishing was him. He was one of them. And I said, I don't care how long it takes, I'm not going to quit because I told him I would finish. So I continued. I failed the class. I had to take a semester off, but I finished. And I was able to walk that stage with my cap and gown. And I'm grateful. I just finished in August. I just passed my boards in October. So I don't care how long it take for you to achieve the goal that you wanted to achieve while they were here.
Mm-hmm.
You continue and make them proud.
Yep. There's a lot of people that
Word.
I miss, that I do wish were around for the holidays. But I always remember the good times. And so for certain holidays, I will make some of the dishes that I know they used to make. That is
Mhm.
my way of remembering them so that everybody else can enjoy. And so that's my way of doing it. So but everybody got their own way of handling things. But again, do not grieve too long.
Exactly.
Okay.
I pray we helped you. Keep
Yeah.
us informed as to when the party is,
Yeah.
what you chose to do. Tell us what you did. And if you need to talk, we're here. Just
All
how you
the time. Just let us know.
inbox her, inbox Coco again. And yeah,
And let us know. Because I like, man, let me tell you, I just feel like it'll be different for you this time around if
yeah,
you do something in memory of them.
exactly.
So, but we wish you well.
Yes,
We wish you
definitely.
well. Enjoy your holiday. How about that?
Yes, enjoy.
All right.
So we're gonna get ready to get off here on tonight. We're gonna try to come up again tomorrow. The goal is to come up again tomorrow, maybe a little bit earlier, prayerfully, maybe about 8 o'clock on tomorrow. Um, if we cannot, we do apologize in advance, but we're gonna try to get to y'all again so we can answer some more questions. I think we did kind of good on tonight, but we still got over 300
So there we
questions.
go. Yeah. And so, and for those of y'all in TikTok land that did send me a message tonight, we will have a TikTok show sometime before the week is out. Okay.
Yes, we may have one this
All
weekend.
right. So we
So
will do a TikTok show before the week is out. All right. We're not gonna leave y'all out.
no, we won't.
Yeah, because our last couple shows with you guys was really good. So you know,
Yeah.
we like for you guys to come in our comment section. That's a good thing. So come in the comment section if you want to come up. Totally fine. All right. Again, we just ask that if you come up in the box while you're on TikTok, be respectful. That's all.
That's it.
Again, just be respectful, y'all. Other than that, we don't mind. So
Not at all.
yeah. And for those of y'all that may not be on Facebook, but you are on TikTok, in TikTok land, as I like to call it, if you guys would like us to have a show up there and you want to be the guest on the show, again, let us know.
Right. And
We'll
if y'all are a part of Rumble community, please follow us on Rumble. If you're not following the both of us, please follow the both of us on TikTok, because maybe we will come more to TikTok and kind of wean away a little bit from Facebook.
yeah.
We're not sure yet. We're trying to keep all audiences, but at the same time, we
Yeah.
realize we have more
We have more
privilege.
traction on
Yeah,
certain platforms than we do on others. So
exactly.
we
And TikTok gives us a little more privilege than Facebook. So,
well, listen,
so
if y'all was with us tonight that we had the versus battle, we had so much
yeah,
fun.
we had an awesome
Everybody
time.
have already asked me when are we gonna do the next one. We will be doing it again. Trust
Yes,
me, when I
real
tell
soon, real
you.
soon.
But we had so much fun that night. Again, and see we can't do that on Facebook Live.
No,
They
because
they
they mute
they mute
everything.
us. They mute us because of the music. So listen, y'all, we gotta go where we can get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So other than that, we choose to go places and we love to do different things and we like to have fun.
Look, we
So,
may do that on my birthday, which is Monday.
oh, we can
So
do that. Yeah, we can do
yeah,
that.
we may do that on Monday for if I'm back in town. We may do that.
Oh, you're going out of town?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to
Okay,
figure
because
it out.
you're saying the ifs like we're going out of town.
I haven't completely decided yet, but about to figure it out.
Y'all see what I'm talking about?
I'm indecisive.
But
You know,
listen,
Monday
y'all.
will be here real soon.
Listen, y'all. Just like again, like we said last night, make memories and
Yes,
enjoy. Okay, time is short. All right,
exactly.
make memories, enjoy. It's the best thing ever. That's all I
Yeah.
gotta say. And you'll never forget the lasting memories. All right, you want to have those because you don't want to have a moment where you wish you could have and didn't. Trust me when I tell you. All right, but we love y'all. Love y'all to life. Love y'all to live. Live every day on purpose and make it count.
And walk in your destiny. Have a good night.